Now, I'm not going to worry about doing anything to these guys, but until we get through that. So, it won't take us long to reach the top. But right now, oh, no, wait a minute, we don't want to put that on him, because the Dragoon Lance is actually better because of how many slots it has. But either way,
there's also something else I failed to mention as well. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that adamant toys. I not gonna swear to this. I'll have to go back to it because I can easily do it while I'm, before I leave. So I'm still in that general area. Anyway, on the game itself right now for the playthrough. Anyway, I think it's either carbon, bangles or diamond bangles. Either way, because I didn't know what I stole because it was so fast. See, what it is with stealing ranked is you have to be kind of fast. It's still it has to be fast enough when you're first starting out, no matter where you are in the game. When it's that far, but again, the more AP you put in, I mean, you still have to have fast speed. But even then, a lot of times you still get it more often the more you have a crap ton of AP into the steal ratio. Um, so yeah. Anyway, I'll see you momentarily. Bye bye. I don't think there's actually in that town, but we can find out when we're recording again. Either way, this is also to celebrate the return of Final Fantasy 7 again to YouTube. So, anyway, where were we at now? I think we were at part 2. Yeah, we were at part 1 actually. So we're gonna go to here, maybe. No, I want to go up. We're gonna skip a video actually, but go to part 3. No, 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 no. Actually, we're gonna go up to, I believe, 8. Yeah, so it's part 8. Episode 99 for the 8th part of it, and the 4th part of Bakoda. And anyway, now there's a difference in this video. I'm going to explain more in video in the actual video itself. But either way, we're going to see this.
I am wore out, and I may be pausing this. Actually, I'm making one more video of this. At least.
Now you'll notice in this video, I said, if you were watching this fully, that I was going to show off. I think it was this video. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. Well, I did. Except I don't think I actually mentioned showing off the first one. So, the first limit break, because I had to split it in 2. So, yeah. Because the other one, even if I could encounter, it would have been no good unless I had manipulate and enemy skill. That's the only thing I can do, because I would need both of them to even pull it off, and I didn't have it. And that would have been during the time that, Yuffie takes all your materia. And if you're lucky, you'll have if you have enough materia, which I have had enough. And I've also had plenty of times where I had nothing. I mean, nothing to equip. And I've also had times where I had sense materia. My sense materia comes in handy because there's this boss. It's good to get it, but it's not always you don't always get an opportunity to scan it, which is a rare that's why it's called a rare opportunity, because of the fact of the rare chance of the percentage ratio that whatever she gives you is what she, or whatever she leaves you with, because she only takes a certain amount. And unlike what 4-8 Productions was saying, I think he said 48 materia. I don't know. But either way, yeah, I had more than enough for the leftover, but it still wasn't enough to do what I wanted. So, or rather, what I needed to do. But either way, I ate, well, not as far as surviving goes. I can, as, when you have enough experience and levels and able to do what I did, yeah. So, anyway, and that's just during the time you actually have to, save your fee. Anyway, later.
To get everything accomplished all at once, but I was able to get quite enough.
Yeah, so here I am talking about Quake 2. Again, it might have been during an episode, then again, it might be off stream because, yeah, Quake 2 did not level up until a little bit, and on its own, so, later.
I was doing a select few things, and I talk about Laura leveled up. Sleep is leveled up. I got transformed all the way up to Toad, which didn't take long anyway because it wasn't that far from it. I wasn't even trying to really necessarily do it, but I thought, what the hell, why not? So I did that. This is almost ready to go to death, but I'm not going to be using that one because I really don't have them at room. But I'm going to, if gravity does not work out, which we'll go into in a minute anyway. See, this Chocobo mod was at 2. I got it 3 off screen. Just getting there. Off screen, I learned slow as well. I didn't learn to stop yet. That's going to take some time I don't have right now, but I will at some point. I still haven't learned Life 2. Life 2 is the foolish love of need for revive, because that fully revives your good characters. Since I still haven't upgraded yet on him, on her. Okay, so I got HP plus. I had quite a few of them up there to kind of balance her out a little bit. Started out with, and then I started moving with some more around.
Okay, so ignore that part because I already explained that at the last video that, yeah, I started it out with that, okay? So again, I'm sorry about the repeating. I wasn't going to record that, but I forgot that's where I said it at.
That's how I did it. And then I even had him, I can summon him twice in battle as long as I have the MP. And I also got Titan up, which actually, to be fair, Titan went first. Level 2, actually, it's more like 2 stars, and which actually, and then I started moving with some more around. This is how I did it. And then I even had MP plus on her, but, because if you do that for a little bit, it kind of helps to tip the balance of getting your HP up more quicker. And even when you uninstall or take off material, especially as you grow in levels, you grow their strength, because it does help levels. Anyway, I also happened to learn off-screen Suna, which is pretty good. Bio 2 I've done for the LP. This is almost ready to learn Bio 3, which I'm not trying to do because we don't really need it at this point. Kajada took me a while to build up on that. I won't need it, sadly. But Odin took me a long, long time to get him at least to level 2. But level 2, actually, it's more like 2 stars, which actually means ultimately I can summon him twice in battle as long as I have the MP. And I also got Titan up, which actually, to be fair, Titan went first. So, I got Region off screen, Demi 2 off screen. Like I said, I got Barrier and then Reflect, and then I went against the boss. See, off screen, I went ahead and got as well. I forgot before we talk about the boss, I got Counterattack up to level 2. I could go up higher, but I see no point in it. As long as I'm able to more counterattack, because it helps out. You don't actually have to do this. There's all kinds of good strategies to use.
Yeah, once again, I'm repeating myself, so, yeah, ignore that.
Because I can't stress this enough, do not use Reflect and then try to use any amount of cure things. You can use items, believe it or not. to heal up if you got Reflect on. I don't know what Wall does again in this game, but I feel like it Reflect, which is good because, see, with the enemy skill that we have, you get no enemy skill that actually gets you Reflect. You can get in Barrier and Haste, which ultimately you don't need, but if you got one character who has enemy skills.
Okay, there's something right there that I didn't tell you about. What I meant is, in other words, you don't need haste along with it, but it wouldn't hurt to have someone. I don't think I said that. Maybe I didn't. But anyway, yeah, with haste, like if someone actually has haste, the only thing good about haste is like if you're low or someone who has low MP for enemy skills. Because what it is, you get a 3 combination combo with Big Guard. Big Guard gives you Barrier, which protects you from attacks, but it doesn't really. Well, it's kind of stupid, but because it's not what you really think. And what I mean by that is more specifically is that it doesn't really protect you. Like you don't get attacked at all. You still get attacked. You'll still get damaged, but in other words, it'll lessen the damage. You know, quite a bit depending on what your skill level is, or not skill level, but your level is, how much strength and magic you've grown up and everything else. Which, unlike other games, it actually you have to do it as you level up, as you put AP and basically level up your materia. And so anyway, yeah, you'll have haste. It's all at the same time. You can get haste all at the same time with some characters, but not everyone. Ares is a perfect prime example that she has haste, but anyway, I'm not going to tell you more about her until a certain time later on. Another one is a prime example, but I will tell you all about him right now. Nanaki, Red 13, because that's what they called him for the experiment name. I'm not going to call him by that. That's a crazy freaking name. If you want to call him that, that's fine with me. I'm not going to bother me. I'm not going to. But I refuse to call it because that's not really his name. Officially, canon-wise, he's. Alright, his actual birth name is Nanaki, and that's what it goes by. You can put him by Red 13, but officially, canonically, all through the game, even though that to the original, he's referred to as Red Nanaki, or excuse me, not Nanaki, but Red 13, because if you have him called that, because that's what he starts out with, is as that name when you first meet him. But that's because of Hojo giving him that name. But when in actuality, his actual name, which you won't learn until you can learn it. You can actually get it from the book, believe it or not. But you'll if you want to learn more, you'll have to go to his actually hometown, where he was born at, where he grew and born and raised and everything else before he left. And what it is I call him Nanaki, because that's his actual name. It's not Red 13, but it's not to say that's not like a. It's basically like another name you could put on him, because that's what he has. And so with Red 13, anyway, he has one of a limit break that can put haste on you. But unfortunately, he does not have. I think he has a heal spell. A healing thing. Not everyone has a limit break that heals. I know that Yuffie does. I'm not sure how many limits she does. And it's not all limit breaks to do that. And she's not either one of them are replacing for another character, which we're not going to talk about till later on, which I think is stupid that we had to sacrifice. Not sacrifice. Yeah, because literally we had to sacrifice Sephiroth. Hint, that's not what I'm talking about. I'll tell you more about that later. Anyway, So I've already pretty much spoiled more than that. I didn't mean to. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Anyhow, still not a replacement. And actually, to be fair, actually Sephiroth does get sacrificed. Uh, but in the same fact that, okay, if you've seen in the beginning, he starts out as a good guy. And again, this is why I've said this so many times. I hate the fact that we have to fight him because he has so much potential and we could use him as a great ally. And I don't think it was. I mean, I can understand having the final boss has a combination of him that's like a clone or something. But if we have to. But other than that, hell no, I wouldn't want to fight him as a whole because the original him was someone who we could definitely benefit from having in the battle, especially with the lack of anyway, we'll tell you more about that later. And I'm saying that because I don't want to spoil it for you, but yeah. Anyway, you'll get the idea. I'm gonna keep that in mind when the time comes. Okay, so we have one more episode to check out after these messages. I guess I wasn't recording there, so thank God. I guess I don't know. Anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, so this is gonna be the final part for the Pagoda, and the final part as well for BitChute. I mean, the exclusive edition. Be right back again. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this forward ahead, and I will meet you as far as recording goes down the line here, where I show off the last summon. Well, not the last, since I haven't turned summon in the game. It might be. I guess in order. I don't know because then again, this is an optional summon, which we don't actually have to come and get. But either way, all right. See you momentarily. I forgot to even use the limit break on that one. But he's gonna die because I put Bio 2 on him. Pretty effective. Don't need Bio 3. Could use it, but didn't really need to. Because the higher it is more effective anyway, depending on what any enemy or boss's affinity or what they're weak against. Not all bosses, not all enemies can be used, I guess. Okay, see a little bit.
It's time I give this to you, Take this Leviathan materia. Take it. Receive the Leviathan materia. But Lord Godo, the Leviathan materia should only be given to the person who.
Strength without determination means nothing, and determination without strength is equally useless.
And determination without strength is equally useless. Lord Godo. You there, please take Yuffie with you. Damn it! Stop that. Minimizing my ass. I perceive that you all have both determination and strength. Just tell yourself you're on a big ship and need a rest and oh shit. Let's say. Alright, I don't mind. Go, Yuffie.
I gotta admit, though, forgot to mention that this is the last one here for the Pagoda was a little bit more shorter than any of the videos I actually posted for Pagoda. That's because of what I had to do and everything. Well, anyway, see you in a little bit. Bye bye.